want to know who I am? Folks call me the Bone Man. Ain't my real name, but it's the one that stuck. Tonight on Requiem Radio, we got a story about a different kind of man in black. Some say there's no music in prison, just the clang of bars and the shuffle of chains. But listen close, and you might hear a different song. The creak of a rope, the whistle of a train, the beat of a man's heart pounding out its last measure. And sometimes that song don't end where you think it will. This one's called Last Train out of Folsom.
I remember the first time I heard the song. Not on a radio, not in a bar, not anywhere warm. I heard it in a prison cell. The walls were gray, paint peeling, curling, the bar slick with rust. Even the silence was heavy. It pressed down, sat on your chest, made you breathe shallow. And then I heard it, not just memory, not just my imagination, but Johnny Cash's voice, low gravel dragging through the air. Something about a train and Folsom prison. And I swear to you, the rhythm of that guitar matched something else. The rails outside, the rattle of a real train, like the song was stitched into the bones of the earth. It wasn't a tune anymore, it was prophecy, it was warning. The man in that song killed somebody just to watch him die. He was trapped. And I knew him, God help me, I knew him, because I was trapped too. At night I'd hear it clear, a train down there in the dark, heavy, slow, rolling like fate itself. Each wheel clicking in time with the strum of that guitar until I couldn't tell if I was hearing the music or hearing the world. And then came the morning that I'd been dreading, my morning, my turn. They tied my wrists, led me outside. Sun was pale as paper over the yard. Rifles gleamed, ready to drop me if I so much as stumbled. The gallows waited. But something shifted. Around my head the rope was loose, their grip was weak. One guard stumbled over a rock and fell into another guard. I twisted free. I broke from their hands and I ran. Behind me were shouts. I heard the rifles clicking, but every shot was a misfire. Sparks, smoke, but no bullets. I ran harder. The guards' voices fell away, muffled. like they were shouting from the bottom of a grave. That's when I heard it. That song, that whistle, that train. Tracks running across the river bridge stretching high over silver water. And the train was there crossing massive, roaring. I tore out towards it. Boots pounding wood, each step in time with the shuffle of Johnny Cash's guitar. The planks groaned, the iron shuddered, trees on the riverbank swayed like dancers, keeping time. The water flashed sunlight back at me, every gleam like a cymbal crash. And the song was everywhere. The train was the music was the train. And both were carrying me out, carrying me free. I could see the steps, the rail, close enough to touch. My legs pumped, my lungs burned, my fingers stretched. I felt the steel cold and real under my hand. The wind pulled me forward, the rhythm drove me higher. I was gonna climb aboard, I was gonna make it. And then the rope snapped tight. Everything ripped away. The train, the bridge, the river, the light, all gone, collapsed in a blink. And I was back, gallows, rope, darkness rushing in. Johnny Cash's voice was still echoing, faint and hollow. His prophecy wasn't freedom, it was inevitability. I died without even knowing I was dead. Or maybe I knew it too late. That last desperate reach, that promise of escape, it was never real. Just a trick, a mercy my brain spun in my final seconds. Now I'm stuck for eternity on this track, waiting for this train. The shuffle, the wheels, the voice threading through the night air. That train is always coming, always rolling, always singing me out, then dragging me back. And I am forever caught between the run and the rope.
You've been listening to Requiem Radio, where music bleeds into the supernatural. And that was Last Train out of Folsom. Some men dream of freedom so hard they can almost taste it. But dreams can be crueler than chains. That prisoner thought he'd slip the noose,
Thought he was running fast enough to catch the train and outrun his sins. But there ain't no train that carries you away from death. Sometimes the whistle you hear calling is only the gallows singing you home. Ain't gonna be no more tonight. Y'all rest easy and don't let the dark drive you home.